Welcome to the ALP channel where anything is possible, where we'll talk about anything and everything. And tonight I got a story from back before World War II. More and more you dig around, start looking for things, the more other things will pop up. And it's pretty amazing. When you don't even look for something, you'll find it. Tonight, there's I dug up some dirt, things that make you go, and how many what we're talking about tonight is how many companies that was on both sides of World War II, funding the Germans and Americans, and some actually really only wanted to fund the Germans, and they got pushed into making to like Ford. Ford, they had no problem supplying trucks and tanks and stuff for Germany. Of course, he had his own. He was a very, well-known anti-Semitic, and he even made forced his dealerships to support his magazine that supported his point of view in life. Henry Ford actually even received a medal. Let me see if he received the Grand Cross of the German Eagle, the highest medal that Nazi Germany could bestow a foreigner. Hitler was liked Henry Ford a lot for his industrialism, and Henry Ford liked Hitler a lot. It was lots of declassified documents came out and showed and proved that, another one is General Motors. They supply both sides. Standard Oil is another one. Of course, here's a little short list of names you might have heard of. Of course, German-based companies, of course, is like AEG and Audi and stuff like that. I mean, it's, they're going to take care of their own. That can't even get mad about that. BASF, one had big censorship. The Associated Press actually helped censorship and was with lots of cooperation with Nazis. Another one, I've seen, of course, Ford, IBM. They, people think about IBM just on computers, but they were doing things a long time before computers. They were, thanks to, IBM's, the 2000 punch card machines that helped moderate and make their prisons, Nazi prisons and labor camps, efficient using the IBM punch cards. I said, of course, like companies like Mercedes-Benz and that's, like I said, Opel, that's German companies. They pretty much had to, they didn't want to, they had to be a part of it. Lots of Volkswagen and stuff like that. I was listening to something and I was digging along and looking, and I heard it and I was like, man, is that true? And I hear something that looks sideways to me, I gotta look it up. I'm not gonna take it face value. I don't take anything face value. I'm gonna look it up. So I looked it up, and I'll be damned. Yeah, whichever side that you're on, it is what it is. I'm not choosing sides, but it's Now there's a lot of companies that supplied both sides. So supplied arms. You think about supplies and tanks and trucks and stuff. If red blooded American, you might get a little upset about that. Thinking about it, how many um, how many of our troops, our people's, grandfathers, great grandfathers, great great grandfathers now, might have died, uh, and what they were killed by was American made products. Uh, I know Ford, they actually, I seen they had slave camps and slave labor in their factories over there in Germany. It's they said actually Ford's own son Edsel probably have been could have been prosecuted, but he died in '43, so we never know on that one. It was one of the ones I'm like, man, is that really true? Is that truly true? No, that's can't be right. I knew, a lot of the banks went on both sides. Lots of, you know, war is big business. You know, and I knew a lot of the banks funded both sides, everything. Let's see, I read earlier that GM was an integral part of the German war effort. They said Nazis could have invaded Poland and Russia without Switzerland, but they could not have done it without GM. Of course, they deny how much part they had, but yeah, and the crazy thing is, like GM, uh, they got a big tax break for how much damage was done to their German factories during the war. They made all that money on both sides, and then turn around and get a tax break because of what happened to their plants. It's pretty wild too. Just reading on it, I said it's a wild thing to look at. That's like all you do is kind of laugh, go, wow. And more you look into history and the truth on history, the more you see how corrupt and twisted and messed up everything is, and everybody was. They didn't care that our soldiers were dying from their stuff. They were making money hand over foot. And then they never do care. They don't care now. You think they do? You got another thing coming. Just leading sheep to slaughter. That's all. Make up whatever agenda they want. Fake events like the Tompkin Bay incident never even happened, but that's proven fact now. Of course, that pushes right into Vietnam. We had to go over there. No, even when nobody wanted to go over there, there was no support in the United States to go into Vietnam. So they had to have something. And that one there is close to my heart because my grandfather got 2 Purple Hearts over there. And all the Agent Orange they sprayed everywhere, gave them all kinds of stuff. Emphysema and God knows what else. My grandfather's life was shortened and had pain and agony over a lie. And little things like that makes me keep going and makes me want to get truth out. I'm here. This is my goal for people to hear the truth, and if I can, find truth, and as always, if you don't believe me, they're gonna jump off in that rabbit hole and start digging and looking. Some people ain't gonna believe it anyway because they don't want they don't want to believe it at all. They can't wrap their mind around it. They like just sitting in their little spot and not be and I say just go with the flow, and goodness. Key over here sneezing on me. Not just going with the flow and whatever it is, it is, But, sometimes you got to go flow, but sometimes it's, you can't. You go with the flow eventually enough, you'll stick your head under water and drown you. But tonight I wanted to, just like I said, bring that. And I mean, I was reading earlier, it was like over 200 companies or something like that, uh, American companies that supported Germany. It was interesting, to see both sides, how many companies that, are still around to this day, big, huge companies that supported both sides of the war, other than just the banks. We knew the Rothschild banks and all that was they were supporting both sides of the war. That was just um, common knowledge. But seeing all these other companies too, one of the reasons the war got drug out as long as it is. I mean, um, we're helping them. It's crazy, it really is. But that's all I got for this evening. I wanted to bring a little knowledge and fun facts, I guess. Guess you call that fun facts. Bring that to you tonight, and I just want to appreciate y'all, and for listening. And if you're always here to the end, thank you, and please subscribe and like and share, and you can catch me on the Trouble Minds Radio Network, the KUAP Digital Broadcasting. You can, I'm now playing on there. Of course, you can hit me on Spotify, YouTube, um, Apple, Amazon, wherever you can like to listen to your podcast. I'm on there, even Substack. So check them out. Check out the KUAP. There's some great shows on there. Great minds of, in all facets, different thought process and knowledge and stuff. It's a great station. You can sit there and turn it on and enhance your mind instead of feeding it garbage all day on TikTok. you can turn on there and listen to some amazing people. I've got to talk and listen to these great people over the I don't know how long it's been now. I couldn't tell you. It's been a while. And it's been a great journey, and it's a continuation journey. I always say with everything is journeys. I'm on a journey. There's no destination really. I'm just wrong for the ride and see where it takes me. But as always, I appreciate y'all and thank y'all for listening, and thank y'all for sharing, and thank y'all for trying to help me grow this and as I learn and keep on keeping on. I appreciate y'all. This is just another step closer, just making stuff even bigger. And I'm trying to do on all aspects of my life right now, make everything a little bit better and a little bit bigger, and hell, give her hell. That's all I know to do. But as always, y'all just keep on keeping on, and peace and chicken grease. Y'all be good. Yeah.